We were standing on the edge of maybe, with nothing drawn in ink. Every road felt temporary, every step on instinct. We didn't ask where this would lead us, or how far we could go. We just followed the feeling neither of us chose. The past was knocking on both our doors, the future stayed unclear. But every time you looked at me, the way ahead felt near. We loved without a map, no lines to guide our way, just hearts learning direction with every word you'd say. We loved without a map, no stars to tell us when. We only knew the moment and where our hands began. Nights were long and full of questions we were afraid to ask. Truth was hiding in our silence, in the space between our laughs. We made promises with glances, broke them before they formed. Still somehow felt like home to me in the middle of the storm. We could have stopped before the fall, pretended this was wise, but something in your quiet smile said stay, don't analyze. We loved without a map and learned along the way. Some roads don't need directions, they just need hearts that stay. We loved without a map, and though we lost our place, I'd still walk every mile again just to see your face. Sound. We traded all our certainties for something undefined, and found ourselves in love with getting lost in time. We loved without a map, but knew where we belonged. Even lost we felt so found when the nights grew long. We loved without a map, no end, no starting line, just two souls choosing now over knowing why. If I ever lose my way again and doubt the roads I take, I'll remember how we trusted love with every turn we without a map. We weren't looking for a miracle or something to believe, just passing through the ordinary, learning how to breathe. Our walls were up, our stories old. We knew the scars we shared. Then love walked in without a sound, found us unprepared. We didn't have the words to run, or reasons left to hide. One glance was all it took to know there's no safe side tonight. Love found us unprepared, with nothing left to prove. It touched the parts we tried to guard and asked us both to move. Love found us unprepared, no armor, no disguise, just two hearts caught in open ground, with truth behind our eyes. We laughed like we had nothing to lose, then froze when it felt real. Afraid that if we leaned too close, we'd feel what we could feel. The past knocked softly at the door. We heard it, but we stayed. Sometimes the bravest thing in love is choosing to be afraid. The night was holding its own breath as we stepped in the fire, not knowing if we'd burn or heal, or simply fall in time. Love found us unprepared and changed us all the same. We didn't ask how long we'd last, it only knew our names. Love found us unprepared in every fragile place. It saw the fear we carried in and loved us face to face. was hiding behind my smile, carrying doubts I'd learned to keep, saying I was fine for a while my heart couldn't sleep. I spoke in careful sentences, afraid of what I'd lose. But every time you reach for me, your touch already knew. I didn't have to say a word, you felt it in my skin. All the truths I never spoke, you let them in. Your touch knew the truth before my lips could try. You read the tears I never cried, you heard the silent cries. Your touch knew the truth when I was still unsure. You held the parts of me that words could never cure. Nights were heavy on my chest, haunted by old goodbyes. I learned to love in half steps, afraid to fully try. But you came close without demand, no questions, no excuse. You didn't ask me who I was, your touch already knew. You stayed when I looked away, when fear had closed my door. You held me like you understood what I was fighting for. Your touch knew the truth in every fragile place. You saw the cracks inside my heart and loved me just the same. Your touch knew the truth when I couldn't confess. You traced my doubts with gentle hands and turned them into rest. If love had needed proof, I would have walked away. But you believed in all of me before I learned to stay. You didn't try to fix my past or ask me to explain. You just held on through every scar and eased the pain. Your touch knew the truth when my voice was afraid. You saw the best and worst of me and never turned away. Your touch knew the truth in the dark, in the light. You taught my broken heart again how love can feel this right. If words ever fail me, if I don't know what to do, I remember how it felt when your touch knew the truth. Your touch. We knew the night was borrowed time, Two hearts crossing thin white lines. No promises we couldn't keep, just words we felt but couldn't speak. Your hand fit in mine for just a while, long enough to learn your smile. We loved like there was nothing left. No future map, no second guess. We didn't talk about goodbye. We let the silence tell the lie. Some loves are meant to end this way, before they fade, before they break. We didn't need forever love, just moments strong enough to leave their mark inside our souls and teach our lonely hearts to hold. We didn't need a lifetime's proof, one touch already told the truth. Some flames don't burn to the end, they burn enough, then gently bend. Morning came too fast, too real. We dressed around what we could feel. No tears fell, but they stayed inside, between the things we didn't try. Your eyes said more than words could say. This love won't last, but it was brave. I watched you walk into the day, carrying the part that stayed. I learned that love don't have to stay to change the heart in quiet ways. Some endings don't undo the start, they just rewrite the beating heart. We didn't need forever, dear, just nights that felt sincere, a truth that lived between the lines, a borrowed love, a borrowed time. We didn't need to make it last or promise more than what we had. Some loves are whole, though they are brief, complete in what they couldn't be. If time had asked for more of us, we might have broken trying to trust, so we let go while love was kind. Before goodbye turned love unkind, I won't regret the road we crossed or measure love by what we lost. 'Cause even now I still believe we had enough, we had belief. We didn't need forever, no. We had our time to grow, to feel alive, to feel complete. Even knowing we'd retreat, we didn't need forever love. Heaven came in small enough. The truest things don't always stay. They teach us, then they walk away. If you ever say my name, know I remember you the same. Not as a dream we couldn't save, but love that didn't need forever. City slept beneath our fears while we were wide awake. Two lonely hearts with borrowed years and nothing left to fake. Streetlights painted golden lines across your tired eyes. We didn't know what dawn would bring, but we let go of why. We knew the risk in every breath. We felt the edge of truth, but standing there so close to you felt safer than the proof. We trusted the night to hold what we couldn't say, to hide our doubts in shadows till they slowly slipped away. We trusted the night when faith was all we had. We leaned into the dark and loved without a plan. Felt far behind. We spoke in silence, soft and slow, afraid to cross the line. No promises, no alibis, just hearts that chose to try. How long it lasts, we only asked tonight. The truth was heavy on our lips, we left it in the air. Sometimes love don't need a name, it only needs to dare. We trusted the night to make us feel alive, let our fragile hearts believe we didn't have to hide. We trusted the night when daylight felt too strong. In darkness we were honest, where we knew we belonged. Too soon for us, if truth would pull apart, at least the night had known our names, at least it knew our hearts. We gave the dark our broken dreams and everything we feared. And for a moment we were whole before the light appeared. We trusted the night and let our defenses fall. We were brave in the quiet, we were fragile, that's all. We trusted the night when love was undefined. Even if it couldn't stay, it was real at the time. So if you ask me what was true, what I still hold inside, I'll say we found our honesty the night we chose to try. We trusted the night. Never look for something real, we just let moments make us feel. In borrowed time and simple days, love found us in its quiet ways. No fireworks, no crowded room, just empty streets and fading moons. One gentle smile, one honest sign, and suddenly your heart met mine. Didn't chase a perfect view, we didn't need the world to know. In every pause, in every sigh, love was growing deep inside. Love chose us quietly when we weren't looking at all. In every touch we didn't plan, in every time we let it fall. Love chose us quietly, without a promise, without a vow. It didn't shout our names out loud, it just stayed and showed us how. We spoke in glances, not in lines, in half-told truths and borrowed time, where every word felt far too small to say what lived behind it all. The world kept rushing past our door, we stayed where silence meant much more. In holding hands, in letting be, love felt honest finally. Some loves arrive like sudden storms, they leave you broken, leave you torn. Ours came soft like morning light, it didn't rush, it felt right. Love chose us quietly, in all the things we couldn't say. In every fear we learned to trust, in every night we chose to stay. Love chose us quietly, though we were never meant to last. Even now I still believe that love was real, not just the past. If love is loud and breaks the sky, then maybe ours was meant to hide in gentle truths, in tired eyes, in all the ways we didn't try. And when you left no sound, just empty space where you were found. But in my heart, so silently, love still whispers, you and me. What we were didn't need a name, it only needed to feel good. Love chose us quietly, and even though you're not here now, I carry you in everything. Love taught my heart somehow. One day love should call again, I'll listen. But remember then that once, before the world could see, love chose us quietly. It didn't rush like lightning, no fire in the sky, just quiet nights and laughter, learning how to try. No grand design, no warning sign, no moment dressed in gold, just you beside me breathing, and something taking hold. We didn't name the feeling then, we let it stay unnamed, afraid that if we spoke it loud, it wouldn't feel the same. Love happened softly, like a song I barely knew, growing in the silence every time I looked at you. Love happened softly, no reason, no excuse. It didn't ask permission, it just slowly became true. We talked until the morning about nothing, about us. Learned your fears in half-life, learned your gentle trust. Your hand found mine by accident, like it had been there before. And suddenly the quiet was something I adored. I felt it in the in-between, the spaces in your sides, the way the world went out of tune when I met your eyes. Love happened softly, softly, but it changed me all the same. Left its mark in quiet ways, left fire in my name. Love happens softly, like it always meant to be. Not the love that breaks the world, just the one that found me. If love ever asks me how I learned to feel, I'll say it came in whispers, and somehow made me real. Love happens softly. We never danced under flashing lights, no crowded rooms, no perfect nights, just coffee cups and tired eyes, where love learned how to hide. You'd say my name like it mattered, in ways the world had never gathered. One gentle smile, one soft glance, and suddenly my heart took a chance. We didn't need to raise our voice, we never had to make a choice. In every breath and every sign, love was speaking all the time. Love spoke in small moments, in everything we didn't say, holding hands a second longer, and choosing each other every day. Love spoke in small moments, no grand display, no perfect scene, just quiet truths and tender care, living in the in-between. We built a world in ordinary days, we shared silence in simple ways. The radio played our favorite song, even when the road felt long. You'd fix my coat, I'd pour the wine. We learned love slowly, line by line. No fireworks, no shining signs, just hearts learning how to align. And some loves arrive like thunder rolls, they shake the ground then lose control. Ours came soft like morning rain and stayed without the pain. Love spoke in small moments, in every look that said I know, and staying when it was easier to quietly let go. Love spoke in small moments, even when we fell apart. I still hear you in the hush you left inside my heart. Love is loud and breaks the sky, then maybe ours was meant to sigh in whispered dreams and tired eyes, in every truth we didn't try. And when you left no sound, just empty rooms where love was found. But in the quiet, in the still, I hear your love speaking still. carries on. If one day love should find me new, I'll love but not forget you. For in the quiet in my days, love still speaks in small ways. I was walking through a broken year, carrying doubts I couldn't clear. The nights were long, the road was rough, but your light was enough. You never tried to change my scars, you just stood right where they are. In all my cracks and all my flaws, you showed me I was enough. You didn't promise perfect days, you didn't chase my past away. You stayed when I was hard to love, and somehow that was enough. Your light was enough when I was lost inside my fears. You didn't shine to blind my eyes, you just stayed through all these years. Your light was enough, no fire, no burning flame, just one soft glow in the dark that quietly called my name. We never needed silver skies or perfect stars to guide our nights. In simple rooms and tired days, love found us in gentle ways. You'd hold my hand, say nothing more. I felt safe like never before. In all the noise I couldn't trust, your light was always enough. Some loves are loud, they tear apart, they leave you empty, leave their mark. Ours heal slowly, soft and true. Just being there was all you knew. Your light was enough when I forgot who I could be. You saw the best inside of me before I learned to see. Your light was enough even when you had to go. You left a warmth inside my chest that still continues to glow. If love is loud and steals the sky, then maybe ours was meant to shine in quiet rooms and holding hands and being strong without a plan. When you left, you took no flame, just left me stronger, not the same. In every dark I rise above, because your light was enough. Forget you. For in the dark When life is tough, I'll remember your light was enough. That never slept, carrying rooms that felt too cold. Every door I'd ever left, it taught me how to walk alone. Then you stood close, no need to speak. The world went quiet in your arms. I felt the calm I couldn't keep, just breathing in who you are. I didn't know what safe could mean, or how to finally let go, till every fear inside of me fell asleep and stopped the noise. Your breath was home, in the dark, in the cold. Every broken part of me finally let go. Your breath was home, no walls, no doors. I didn't need a place to stay when I heard yours. We talked in half sentences, let silence finish what we meant. I traced the rhythm of your chest like it was heaven's instrument. The past grew smaller by your side, the future learned to wait. I stayed right there between your breaths, where fear could not relate. I'd spent my life outrunning love, afraid of being known. But every time you pulled me close, I felt less alone. Your breath was home when my world was torn, a quiet place where I could rest a night before the storm. Your breath was home, without a sound. I didn't know I was lost until I was found. If love could speak in softer ways, it sounded just like you. A steady heart, a gentle pace, a truth I always knew. I would have faced the darkest road with nothing left to prove, as long as I could close my eyes and breathe in you. Your breath was home when the night grew wide. The safest place I've ever known was right by your side. Your breath was home, the truest sound. If I had nowhere else to go, I'd always be found. If love should ever fade away, or time should take its toll, I'll still remember how it felt to finally feel whole. Your breath was home. your breath was home.